Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed here and welcome back to Lenin the Lion. We're in the cafeteria today because, well, our wonderful friend Edward would like to get some lunch here. But boys seem to be talking about food in a discreet way. It looks very, very discreet. You look like somebody who we should talk to last, but let's talk to some of these lads here. Oh, hello Lenin. How are you feeling today? Don't pay attention to my friends, please. They are a bunch of morons, but they aren't bad people, you know. I already asked them to stop messing with you. Anyway, man, my voice is really horrible today. I mean, not that this is important at all. I just play basketball and nothing else. Never mind. So Lenin, why don't you join my band? It may be good for making friends and such. What do you think about today's meal? Have you eaten? Did you like it or not? You could join the food evaluation group too. Which question should I ask her? Man, stop talking, I don't even... No, that's the worst answer to actually give, you know. I'll think about it. Which question should I... I'll think about it. That's good. Really good. I mean... I hope you're talking about joining the band. You can talk to some girl about me and... Forget it, I'm talking nonsense. You must be hungry in here. I'm talking and talking. See you around, Lenin. Yeah, speaking of talking, I've actually had a filling done today to one of my enamels. So if I sound off like I usually do, then I'm giving you a valid reason as to why today. Just on this particular day of this recording. I'm recording this on the 6th of December. What's up, Lenin? Man, I can't have a word with you now. There are some hot girls here and they see me with you, it'll suck. Sorry, Lenin. You understand, right? Thanks. Gosh. Way to boost our self-enthusiasm and our confidence. Oh, it's you. What do you want? Can't you see I'm totally busy? Dude, you're really clueless, huh? The popular group will never give you a chance. Give up. Define the popular group, because that is just self-defined by the people who believe themselves to be popular. I have to eat healthy to be the quarterback. If I don't get in shape, I can lose everything. I've come so far. I can't have distractions. No distractions. Focus. Focus. What a strange feeling. Seems like somebody's behind me. Forget it. Focus and more focus. No feelings. Feelings are for the weak. I'm not weak. I'm not weak. I'm not. You're not one of those. Oh my god, what do you want, boy? I won't give you an autograph or take a picture of you. If I were you, I'd be sweating just by being close to someone like me. There's no bigger prize than this. I'm perfect, accepted. What's it? Are you here by any chance trying to say that I'm not perfect? I hope not. Now get out of here. Get out. I don't want Jackson to see me next to someone like you. He has a crush on me, I'm sure. He just needs to notice me. So you have a crush on Jackson then? You're not thinking about sitting here, are you? Lenin, look. Nobody here is bad or good. It's a matter of selectivity. Yes. And it appears that the selectivity always seems to favour against Lenin. Somehow it's just sheer coincidence. It's just bad luck. No, it's not. It's just this selectivity is a bit too predictable. Imagine you, I don't know, hanging around with the new glasses kid. Hey, are you picking on somebody just because they have glasses? That looks bad for me too. It would be bad even for you. Hey. Go away, you. I am so looking forward to the end of the course. I can't think of eating. Well, it's my semester. It's my senior year. Well, it's my senior year here. I'm very excited. Far too excited. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Who needs to eat with such excitement, right? You need energy to get excited. And how else can you get energy without food? Hello there. Hey, hello, Lenin. Is everything okay there? Look, we better not talk much here, okay? I know this isn't cool, but Isaac isn't cool at all. Better pretend I'm a bad guy than be a real bad guy, huh? Or is it just hypocrisy? It can work both ways, you know. Hello there. Oh, Lenin, I guess Isaac will return soon. Do not think about Isaac. He is just a coward. He's just a sheep hiding in wolf's cloth. A recyclable waste bin and a non-recyclable / organic waste bin. How dare they do... Who broke this chair? Or is it just turned over? I can't wait to see the doctor to check out my neck problem. Maybe I'll have to stay home for weeks. Wow, you stayed home for weeks, right, Lenin? It was great, wasn't it? Not coming to school should be fantastic. Especially your case, since you only had to pretend that you were... You know, when you're bullied for this long, I don't think pretending to be gloomy is an option. We just are gloomy because of the way we're looked at by others. Honestly, judging something from the outside without getting to know the person is a crime in itself. I'm not pretending neck problem, seriously. But it's a physical problem. How can you pretend something like that? Sorry. Seriously, I'm not. It's just that everyone knows this desperation thing is an exaggeration. Sorry, depression. Depression is not an exaggeration. Many people go through it on a day-to-day basis, and I guarantee that it's not an exaggeration. It's something worth discussing about. I'm always bringing home made food. I'm afraid of getting an infection with the food here. Well, should you trust this food? I have a thousand thoughts in my mind about it. I would feel my body shudder at every bite. What's it? Oh, I'm making you distressed about it. So my work here is done? You haven't changed our thought process one bit. That's just you over-exaggerating about other people's food. Music addict. I was thinking to myself, do you think there is any kind of food that could improve our qualities? I want to eat something that would help me seem better. Surely there must be those that worsen our qualities. Why living so bad is so easy and living well is so difficult? Because if we put less effort in, then obviously we'll always not get the good out. Hello, Lenin. I'm not in the mood to share the table with anyone today. Excuse me. Okay, be like that then. We will save our progression and be on our way. Hello there. Hey, hello. Just a reminder, boy. If you start to eat now, you won't have time to talk to anyone else afterwards. So, do you want to have your lunch right now? I'll be back soon, thanks. Do as you wish, boy. I always thought that talking to Ed would be the next stage into continuing the story. Lenin, get something to eat. I'll just wait here, okay? This kid was already there. He looks cool. He looks cool. Yeah, he definitely looks cool. He sure does look cool. Ah, the basketball pitch. This place looks massive. And I'm also sensing that this might be the scene of somewhere that Lenin might be bullied. A basket of basketball. It seems too high for you to reach it. Touchdown! Can't go up there. Can't go up there. This area must be used for something. It can't just be used as something to make the school feel bigger. It's got to have a purpose behind it. Not right now. But also, I've never seen a cafeteria right next to a basketball gym. Right, we've already talked to everyone in here, so it's a good idea to... Hey, hello, just a reminder, boy, if you start to eat now, you won't have time to talk to anyone else after it. So, do you want to have your lunch right now? I sure do, cafeteria assistant boss. Okay, what will you eat today? We have some options available, and... Oh, Lenin, are you going to eat now? Oh, lunch is so good. Lenin. Easy, easy, Lenin. Don't get uncomfortable. Just tell us, what are you going to eat? You have many options, right? You're making us feel intimidated. You like two bullies that we met in the first episode. 2 of the 3 bullies. If you were to choose from these various options, let's see, at a party where you have lots of good food, which one would you choose? Answer us and we won't pee you off for a while, at least until Isaac tells us to. So you are both of Isaac's assistants. Please leave me alone. You don't even let the attendant show me today's options. Do you guys have no idea that you're unpleasant? Aw, you didn't even let the attendant show me today's options. Oh yeah, there's that too. Okay, Lenin, you have to tell us that. What food do young people like us eat? We thought about searching the internet, but Isaac wouldn't let us use a computer. So basically, you'd all fare off much better without this Isaac lion being in the equation. And besides, he can't know that my brother and I cook. Yes, we love to cook. He was going to kill us, don't you think? Then why don't you hit him over the head with the saucepan that you used to cook with? Maybe that will teach him a lesson about not being a bully. Look, everyone we could ask would run and tell Isaac we cook. But since you're so strange and you are afraid of us, we can threaten you. So, after that, you would only respond to what you would eat based on the school food. And then we would bring you a packed lunch tomorrow. You wouldn't do that. This way, we don't give you a beating and you still get prove our probably delicious food. Everyone wins and Isaac will still respect us without knowing anything. Why do you all respect Isaac so much? Okay, deal, but you also can't bother me anymore. Never again. I won't help you. You guys are terrible people, and now you come with this talk. I'm really no. Okay, deal, but you also can't bother me anymore. Never again. Okay, I guess, but if Isaac is with us, we'll have to fake it. We can't say that now we won't beat you anymore. Exactly. And you're going to have to taste more than one of our meals as well. All of them, actually. Every day. Until the end of your life. No, that's not going to be a thing. In fact, until we finish those, we know how to do. So it's just not your entire life, just a week. Well, I guess now you can listen to today's available food. I said once what we have today. You look terrible, boy. I don't know how you handle all this pressure. Well, we're used to it on a day-to-day basis, so it's kind of normalizing to us, no matter how annoying or horrible it is. Anyway, today's options are beef, bacon, fruits, chicken, fish, mac and cheese, tater tots, beans, ice cream, rice. There's a bit splush. Hey, what is it? You got paler than you already are, boy. I said the options of the day. Why are you so agitated? So you know what you're going to want. Pick 3 options only. I do like the idea of some mac and cheese, which I believe was 7. Mac and cheese with some... oh gosh, chicken probably? I can't remember if that was chicken or something else. No, we'll select safe and go with rice. Chicken and rice is good, don't you think? Done. Your lunch is ready. So today you have chosen chicken, tater tots, rice. Actually, you know what? That's not so bad. Well, Lenin, what a tasty lunch. Maybe some balance has been missed out, but I think we can do something like that. Who are these then? Wait, they're Isaac's friends, aren't they? Isn't that dangerous? You have been through bad times today, Lenin. Nope. We have an agreement with Lenin. We won't harm you. We just want him to taste our food. By the way, you don't have to call us Isaac's friends. Who are you two then? I'm Anthony. And I'm Lendro. It's a pleasure to meet you. Despite everything we did, I hope that in time we can redeem ourselves. With food. I must admit, I'm surprised. Does Isaac also have a good side? We haven't seen that good side yet, if that is such a possibility. You've unlocked a 5th remembrance. I can't unlock the even-numbered ones, which I still believe that are only within the dreams. Hey, is anybody fallen in the yard? And what are those headlights? It must have been my impression. I am increasingly worried about untruths. Untruths, or lies, or twists within the truth itself. Deceit. Where are we now? And how did we end up here? Another tale for another time. What would have been the best meal? And what did it... Oh, and did it affect our ending? You feel body burning, your belly is growling. Look, there's some chicken there. It's a boiled chicken thigh. It looks pretty appetizing. Can't we just eat it? We can't eat it. Well, isn't that just fantastic? Our bellies are growling, and there's a perfectly good chicken thigh there, but yet we can't eat it. I mean, I would eat it on your behalf. No, I wouldn't eat it on somebody else's behalf. The gate is locked on the horizon. You can see verdant mountains and rose-coloured clouds. Excellent. Let's see what we have to do. I'll still keep holding shift down thinking it's the run function. I'm used to the shift button being a run function, but in this game it doesn't serve a purpose. Wait, why can't we do anything? I don't know why we can't do anything. Yeah, we haven't got our backpack. Maybe that is a clue as to what's going on. So this must be in the same land as the Illusion Village and the Sapphire's Castle. I was about to say Sphere's Castle, but I remembered that the castle's name is also a name of a very, very nice jewellery. Oh look, we've got some tree stumps here, folks. A different tree trunk. It seems vulnerable to an axe. May I ask a question as to whether or not there is an axe around here somewheres? And what are you, dear creature? You look like a wolf. Sorry, mister. Lenin. How did you get in here? I thought you was a wolf. I'm Ivy, the man-wolf. I keep this garden safe, you know. I thought I saw somebody down in the yard just now, but then I thought, I'm going crazy. I was recently hired by Lord Ma. Can you tell me what you're doing here? What, did you wake up in here? Well, so I wasn't crazy. I also woke up here once. I don't know how, but I don't complain either. Seems like we got a few things in common then. Number one, we're predators. And number two, we somehow woke up here without knowing how or why. My life was always lonely, and I never cared to live in the lands I lived in the past. When I woke up here, I received an opportunity for independence. Today I'm still alone, but I live well, and I don't want to live with other people. Well, if you want, talk to Lord Ma or his sister, Madame Leanne. I'm pretty sure they can help you with something. They will meet you at the mansion. But there's one thing I need to tell you. We're experiencing serious problems. I was about to say severe problems, but then again that could also work. I don't want to worry you, but it's a big thing. Get prepared psychologically and physically. You will need it if you want to stay here. What kind of thing am I expected to see within the future? And this must be Lord Amar's house. Amir's house? Hi. Who comes through these very set of double doors? Oh, they just magically opened for me. What if I decide to refuse to go towards it? And why is there a sofa outside? What happens if it rains? A check couch. It looks very comfortable. Do you want to take a seat on it? Absolutely. The last time we took a seat on something, we got a key out of it. I don't think we got anything out of that one unless we need to spend more time on the couch. Spending time on a couch will enable us to be satisfied with something. Even if that something is very small. Sometimes it's the little things in life that make up for the big things that happen on a day-to-day basis. Very small things like hellos, goodbyes. Well, not really goodbyes. Goodbyes are more departures, but it doesn't mean that you're not going to see that person again. Hellos, goodbyes, pleases, thank yous. Small things that really make up for the day. Telling somebody about how you feel. Even if that something is not exactly positive, it's still sharing. And sharing is caring. Whoa. Amaya and Leanne, Restlessness Mansion. I believe the boss of this particular world is going to be either the Lord or the Sister Madam. Sister Leanne. The Madam Leanne. A plant that looks like a fern, though you know it isn't. How comes? Behind it, a painting with a deep and seemingly endless forest. Do you want to take a seat on it? Yes, please. Will we get transported into the painting just like, I don't know, in a realm of Umaniki, where we interact with an object and we go to some other place in the realm? A bird statue, strange, but it seems to breathe. To me, that doesn't look like a bird. It looks like a statue. Welcome. Lions protect this home. Lord Imar the Elephant. Well, it's a good thing that there are lion statues here, because that means that we are welcome here. Assorted books. The most present talk about food recipes. There is a series of red cover with the title that, whatever that is set out to be, Research Volume 1, 2, 3 and 4. Let's see. I can't choose. For most people it's a simple task, but for me it's a destructive action. Thinking about anything that something seasoning brings me down. Requires seasoning brings me down. I feel my body burn and shudder as if it was in a terrible shock. Ouch. That's no good. You better get that checked out by a doctor or so. Not good to leave things bottled up. Comfort zone. Take a seat. Read a book. I'll see you soon. Signed by... there's a seer in this world as well. Nice. I'm going to go... Which way should I go? A shroud appears surrounded by circles. A repegnated version of the madam who rules this mansion. Okie dokie. A whale's statuette. It seems strangely familiar to you. But why a whale? Why does a whale seem familiar to us? And a vulture statuette. It seems strangely familiar to you. So what does a whale and a vulture have in common? Well, they both do eat meat. Like killer whales eat lots of meat. And vultures eat meat. They both have a beating heart. An armchair. You see signs that someone has recently sat on it. Cushions. A different couch. You feel as if it has a function to be more than just a seat to relax. Well, if it has a function, then can we sit on it so that we may find out what the function may be? A series of books that talk about medical treatments of the most varied. There are volumes about mind, body, and health that stand out. And the one to the left, the same sort of books. Okay, let's go and see what these corridors can present to us, because I imagine going forward will be the way to advance the story. But I'm always about the side quests. Even if getting to the main story takes about 5 minutes, I'd rather spend 10 hours looking at side story, human gallery, because we get to see an elephant statue. It seems to be able to be moved, however you have no strength for this. What's happened here? Why is that on fire? It's locked. Damn it! Why is that locked, and can we put out the fire? Can we inform someone about the fire? Excuse me, there's a fire nearby. Comfort zone. See it? There's a fire inside the mansion. Someone should be able to do something about that. Oh. Why? Every day is the same thing. You need to get used to eating. You will disappear this way. I honestly don't understand. We make wonderful recipes. It's cooked with... I can't get the sentence. Cooks it with such affection you simply ignore it all. How unfair of you to say that. You say it, but you eat more than everyone else in this mansion together. If I'm going to disappear, it is very likely that you'll explode. Satisfied with my answer? Eating for me is horrible. We always have things to choose to eat, and even when we make a single recipe with few ingredients, the texture in my mouth. What an agony. You're being dramatic, Leanne. Just eat a little and you won't die. I think it's a good reason, don't you think? In fact, my anxiety is already killing me, Amar. Moreover, this subject has already taken away any appetite that might exist in me. Oh, I give up. You aren't easy to handle, you know. Just eat. Oh, of course. What I need to hear was eat, and magically I would feel hungry. Why didn't I think of this before? What an incredible idea, Amar. I'll suggest to Iz. Oh, Iz is somebody in the house. I thought there was a spelling mistake, like I-S or I-T. I'll suggest to Iz when he is sick. Heal yourself. Maybe he gets fewer sick leaves, right? Gosh. Hello. How are you two doing? Well, visitor from other lands? Wow. Did you hear all of our discussion? Sorry for that. We aren't always like this. Oh, aren't we? I didn't know that. Shut up, Amara. But tell us, what brings you here? We're always open for new friends, even the most distant ones. No doubt. Some sheep came a while ago looking for food, and we are happy to help, just as we help those without a home, without family, or without friends. Anyway, our mansion is here to greet friends and give thanks, and we don't rest until we do it to all of them. Restlessness Mansion. There's something going on here. What? Have you woken up in our backyard? This is a typical... I mean, it happened before, but it's rare. And I must say, this means... nothing at all. I love to see people's faces when I do this. Yeah, what are you plotting, Leanne? How mature, Leanne, how mature. By the way, I am Lord Admar, and this is my very adultish sister, Madame Leanne. And you are? Lenin, a lion, right? One more from another species to our mansion. Not that you need to stay, but know that everyone is welcome. Nice to meet you, Lenin. Sorry for the joke, it was to chill out. It isn't always that I can be spontaneous. Amar and our cook are always correcting me. But anyway, I'm not the novelty in our mansion. But you are. Too bad you came in such a turbulent time. And I'm not just talking about my disagreement with Amar. Yes, I had even forgotten. Remembering problems makes me hungry. But the fact is, as much as we love to get everyone in, the mansion has been kind of messed up lately. Our mansion is relatively large, Lenin, so we have lots of rooms where we share a love. Art. We have sculptures, paintings, and artistic installations throughout the mansion. Unfortunately, the right wing has recently broken up. Yeah, we've seen it. Large parts of the artworks that have gadgets begin to malfunction. I think an explosion in the electric current occurred, which is pretty unusual, you know. Our mansion has up-to-date maintenance, and we've never had any problems before. We tried to go to the engine room, the brain of our mansion, but some statues fell from the top floor and blocks the passage that leads there. Unfortunately, none of us had the strength to move them. What does this entail, you ask? Well, we all have tails, by the way. Well, the rooms in this wing are practically all occupied either with residents or with artwork. The blocking of the right wing prevented a large empty area that could welcome many visitors and new friends. Now we are getting fewer people and many have decided to leave in fear of new problems. So loved ones have moved away because of this anguish caused by this electric current. If only we could get our strength gauntlet. Oh, of course, as if Lenin knew. We have a room of rare artifacts. There we put things that we find that are of high symbolic value or that are useful. Our strength gauntlet is in this room. Usually the artifact room is locked, with a locking system to prevent strangers from entering and stealing the items inside. But it's been so long since we've been there that we've forgotten the password. This has given us a serious sense of despair, you know. How will we solve these problems if we can't get the strength gauntlet to move the statues out of the way? But why is gauntlet in red and strength in green? Maybe the gauntlet itself could be used for something bad, but strength in itself can be of many varieties. Physical strength, psychological strength. I feel we have no help from anyone. Yes, even the seer who made a living here disappeared a while ago. It looks like she left a return note, but so far she hasn't returned. It's so annoying. My body itches with agony. Besides all that, there are several cool things in the artifact room. Music, CDs, notes, collectibles, a backpack. The backpack that we wore. Ooh. What? Have you lost your backpack? Is there a chance your backpack is the same one that we found? I told you we should have searched on the internet to find out its owner. There was a lot of things inside of it, someone would miss it. Anyway, we ended up not looking because Admar has this rule that someone told him he was banned from using the internet. I don't know where he gets these things from. Summing up, our house is on fire and with electricity problems, our appetite is destroyed and our beloved artworks are at risk. So many problems. It's a complicated situation. It must be distressing to know that the house is on fire. What are we going to do to solve things now? And where do the inhabitants of the mansion go when they leave? What are we going to do to solve things now? It's great you asked. Good to know that another friend will help us end this agony. Yes, and a plan is essential to deal with situations like this. First of all, we need the artifact room to be reopened. This way we'll have access to Strength Gauntlet and also to your backpack, Lenin. How recent was this happening? The artifact room is in the north wing of the mansion. There are 3 paintings there. 3 rooms there, one of paintings, one of sculptures, and the central one with artifacts. Sculptures are bad. The side rooms have a security system that will automatically open the central room. It's so secure that even ourselves forget how the security system works. It must have been the stress and the anxiety. Sorry. I know that just forgetting something so crucial makes us negligent. But it wasn't our fault. It was your fault since you put it in place, but you forgot what to do with it. It simply vanished from our mind. Simple things are gone from our thoughts. Anyway, the seer had already told us that this could happen. However, the paintings room has a specific combination that will open a little of the door that leads to the artifact room. In the same way there is a code to be deciphered through images in the sculpture room. After we solve everything, we can enter the artifact room. There we'll have access to our little relics, including the Strength Gauntlet. From there we can go to the right wing of the mansion and go through the statues that fell from the floor above and then go to the engine room. This part will certainly be hard since the right wing has many problems involving fire, electric power and arts installations. But let's do each thing at a time. Lenin, since everyone has tried to open those rooms at the back section without success, don't be sad if you can't find a way. In any case, if you have any doubts, just ask to us, okay? Anything that is within our capacity will do. Eyes, our cook, suggested that we break the door, but we don't want to do this without trying all the other options before. Breaking the security system in this moment of fragility means letting any malicious person have access to the artifact room. We don't want that. Thank you for helping us, Lenin. We hope our mansion will be completely safe and friendly again. That was a long talk, which is nice. It's nice having a long talk. So you are Admar. Lenin, I want to look at you when we talk. Can you go to the other side of the table, please? I consider it a very impersonal way to talk. Okay, fair play. So the vulture's on this side. So you want me to talk to you over here? Do you want to ask me something, Lenin? If you open the artifact room, we will run over there. So don't be nervous, just ask me. Where's the artifact room? The artifact room is at the back section of the mansion. There you'll find 2 other rooms that will have a security system. Solve both security systems and you'll be able to open the artifact room, where you'll find your backpack and the Strength Gauntlet. Okay, what is the Strength Gauntlet for? The Strength Gauntlet is old as this mansion. They say that it connects to the willpower of the one who uses it and increases the user's physical strength. Using it to go through the fallen statues, we can eliminate possible blocks to the engine room as well. And what will we do in the engine room? The engine room provides energy for the whole mansion. Its malfunctioning is causing the problems in the right wing. If we disconnect it, the problems will stop growing and we can wait for an expert to arrive to see what has happened. Vassia said she would help us with this, but since she disappeared a while ago, we're confused. Maybe she's searching for help. Hello, rat. Lenin. There are lots of people living in the mansion's rooms. Sometimes they won't want to be disturbed, but not all are like this. At least not with me, because with a Ma, which is sometimes very annoying. I don't know, but I guess you aren't annoying as a Ma. Thank you. If you want to try and talk to someone, feel free to. Of course, like I said, some won't answer you, but that's their way. They are more recluses, more timid. But who knows, maybe one of them reserves something useful or something complimentary, right? Yes, and after all that conversation talk, I would love to save our progression. Because that was a good, 15 minutes of our time absorbed into that conversation alone. And the book in question is right here, which is nice. Lovely. So I wonder what the next keychain will be. Would it be something similar to these two? So we had Fumi the hyena, then we had Dimitri the sheep. What's going to be next? A tiger? A lion? Ouchies. Not another lion. Wait, I am a lion. What if the final boss is our mother in this game? That would be horrible. Let's see. And bedrooms. Access to a room for paintings, sculptures, and artifacts. You look like business. A naked lion on one side of the screen, while a blackbird extends its paw. In the lower right corner, you can read a small signature that says, I don't know how to pronounce his name. And funny enough, this is the username of the developer that made this game. Lornyon. I don't know, I do apologise if you're watching this and I mispronounced your name. Hello, boy. I will not say it's intriguing to see you here, but it is at least curious. For me, of course. Did you like my work? Yes, the painting is mine. In fact, there are others around the mansion. I feel so much better for what I create. I have a huge desire that everything I create feel well. But I create my things for others. My art shouldn't be under my control. And this agony of uncertainty haunts me. As much as I know the fate of my art, will the others know it too? But it is as they say, one day our birds must fly away from this cage, or the cage. After all, this cage should never have existed. I always get carried away talking about my art. Go, boy. Be free. I enjoyed my time talking to you. Go, boy. Be free. Are you sure? That is borderline self-promotion, but you are the developer of this game, so I shall exclude it. I don't mind at all. It's wonderful. Absolutely glamorous. There's a frog. It's a bouncy frog. A saxophone that seems important. Your name's not Lisa by any chance. Many musical scores inside the shelf. The bed is neat because no one else seems to have slept on it for days. Frog. Hi y'all. Hi. How are you, pal? Are you a fan of music too? Look, my friend, look, my friend on the side room, Alan the cat. He's extremely dedicated, you know that. Well, I heard the name Alan the cat before. Not too sure. I'm also dedicated, but soon I'll get married and have children. That means 1,000 worries ahead. But what was I saying? Oh yes, Alan. He has an extremely tense song with him. It's a remix of a famous song here in the mansion. You know, references from France and such. By the way, where is France? It must be beautiful there. Some parts of France are not beautiful. But then again, you could say that about every and any country in the world. There are good parts about it, and bad parts about it. It must be beautiful there. What was I talking about? Oh, the song. If you're trying to get that CD from me. For me, a rare piece, I'm sure. But Alan would only relinquish that CD if he found a true lover of music. Besides me, of course. Besides loving. He always talks about a feeling of putting yourself in the place of the others. What could it be? So, you're trying to you're trying to put empathy upon us. A CD? What music would it have? However, it's not yours. Exactly. Let's not take it without asking first. A beautiful cello. It looks delicate despite the size. Yep, even the biggest means can be fragile. You must be Alan the cat. Hello. You are the... Oh, Lenin, nice to meet you. Sorry, but I don't want to talk to you if you don't mind. The mansion is on fire and I have a lot of work to do. I am a musician, as you can see. Me and my friend John the Frog, we have endless tasks. Music is hard to produce, you know. It's not something fast at all. Oh, if you knew how hard it is to choose between a C and an E. Sometimes I don't even sleep. Ouchie. And no, it's not mine. Somehow I need to help our friends. Somehow. Some way. Do you really want to talk? Well, so let's talk about something I love. Do you see that CD there? To me it is a relic. I made a version of a song that represents everything I feel here in this burning mansion. Yes, a burden indeed. But somehow I believe it'll reach more people you know. Sorry, more people, you know. Excuse me. As an extension of what I feel, as if I knew in some way how to express what these people feel. It's not understanding or imagining it. It's something else. Embracing it, accepting it. I think only a true fan of music would know what I'm talking about. This feeling that crosses our body and puts us where the other is. Oh, just one thing. Write the first letter with capital letters and the rest with lower cases. Yep. I don't know. How do you backspace? How do you backspace? There's no backspace command. We can't put anything else in, I'm sorry. That's not it. No, that's not it. But that's okay, it's really a very complex thing for many people. The world would be a fantastic place if everyone knew what I was talking about. But maybe I do not even know. I'm sorry, but there's no backspace command on the keyboard. Well, there is on the keyboard, but not on the screen. I play saxophone. I love music. If you ever play an instrument, study hard enough to get better. The feeling of playing well comes when we connect with the instrument. A sense of connection. Don't be hasty, that's my tip. Indeed. You must always have patience with this sort of thing. Onwards and upwards. A few more minutes on this tale. Still life room. I was like still live room. Artifact room, which is locked. And sculpture room. I will go with the still life room. What's in here? Still life with sliced oranges. Oil on canvas. 2004. Marco Cartago. The O is singled out. And the A on this one. Valves. Still life. Oil on canvas. 2019. Louise Lucer. They are valves. Still life with skull. Oil on canvas 1898. Paul Celoni. Cellos? Like a big instrument. You. Still life on an ugly fruit. Oil on canvas 2019. Lornyon. Yeah. These are all valves. Still life. Watercolor on paper. No date. Intriguing. Very intriguing. All the letters there are valves, which must mean something. And this is the sculpture room. Let's see. Bipedal lion. Clay 2019. Lornyon. This one. Bipedal deer. By the same sculpturer. The same sculpturer. Let's see. I don't know. So, we've got to handle this in some way. So there's different animals on here. And you can't exit out of this place without doing something. How many are there? So, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7. Okay, there's 8 different animals here. And there was a wolf to the right. Then there was a... It wasn't a... This one's a lion over here. And then the middle one was... something else. I'm not too sure, but you can't confirm or anything, which is quite annoying. Oh. No, I don't. So R goes back to the menu. Oh, it has a timer on it. Okie dokie. Put yourself at the center before you what howls. Lastly, that which always runs away from you. I see. So we want to put the wolf on the left, the deer on the right, and the lion in the center. So here's the wolf, here's the lion, and here's the deer. Excellent! We did it! Looking at that riddle, or looking at that piece of clue, we were able to figure out what order goes where. A piece of a mysterious key. Perhaps there is another part of it around there. However, without your backpack, there's no way to store this item. Well, we'll come back for it another time then, once we do have it. Oh, I heard a noise and came rushing to see if he had already opened the artifact room. I look forward to things getting back to normal. Same here. The door is almost open. The security system needs to be deactivated on both rooms. Okay, so we deactivate them on both sides, and then we will have to do something about it. So how do we go about this particular puzzle? An ugly fruit. Here it is. So you is at the last place. I understand that, but how do we actually input this? Okay, now reading for the third time, you notice that there is a handwritten note on the bottom of the board. Yes. Only what? O-A something E. No, so I-S-S-I. Cool and all. F12, which which opens up the dev log. I think that's what it's called. Hold on, let me put. Yeah, it opens up the dev tools. It's also the same thing for screenshots. Not ideal. So I'd rather put it as F11 or something like that. They go in a certain order. And the letters themselves are valves. But where do we input this? I'm not too sure. Need to deactivate it from both sides, but yet there's no way to put this imputation. I don't want to put imputation in, but there's no way to input this kind of thing in. Nowhere at all. Confused. Confused as one may per se. Oh. I think I get it now. Where's an O? No. That's I. We're looking for O. And then... Only what is missing? So O, A, and then we need two I's. Doesn't sound good though. But what is on there? And I'm going through is the US as password. Here it is. That. Maybe it is just literally trying to put it in the correct order. A. E. I. O. U. There we go. It's putting the letters in order in which they appear in the alphabet, and they're all vowels. That took a while to figure out how to actually solve this, but once you figure it out, it's actually pretty cool. Ooh, it's now open. we'll figure out what to do with this in the next time, folks. So thank you all so much for watching, and see you all in the next time of Lenin the Lion. Have a wonderful day and take care of yourselves.